Welcome to Echoes of My Imagination. My name is Tracy Lee. Sit down, relax. Let me tell you a story. Today's story is called The Glasswinds of Talon Hollow. In a valley shaped by sound and silence, a girl named Olivia sang the wind into memory. Let's get into it. Tucked into the basin of a forgotten mountain range, wrapped in mist and sunlight that fractured like crystal, there existed a place called Talon Hollow. It was not on any map, and it could not be found by looking for it, only by needing it. This was where she lived. Her name was Olivia. She was born on the morning of a solar storm, when the sky shimmered in daylight with dancing ribbons usually reserved for the far north. Her parents were crystal crafters, artisans who shaped sound into form, carving wind chimes from hollowed quartz and tuning forks from silver root wood. From infancy, Olivia responded to sound in the way that no one else did. When bells rang, she didn't startle, she stared. When the wind howled, she turned towards it, listening. By her 3rd year, she was tuning her own tiny harmonics using droplets and bowls, whispering lullabies to sleeping birds. The hollow had rules. Songs must be sung to open doors, footsteps matched the rhythm of the village gongs, and no words were spoken aloud before sunrise. It was believed that the valley amplified intention, and if one wasn't careful, even stray thoughts could shape the fog. Olivia learned from an elder named Nana, a soft-spoken weaver of air who had long ago turned her breath into glass. Nana showed her how to twist sound into sigils, how to shape silent intentions into glowing ribbons that could mend broken branches or calm fevered animals. They walked the rim of the hollow daily, leaving behind lines of suspended light, songs that would remain spinning for hours, humming gently in the leaves. In her adolescence, Olivia met an outsider named Zanel, a wanderer who arrived one spring after being guided by a flock of birds. His laughter was loud and ill-mannered by hollow standards, but Olivia found it refreshing. He carried a carved ocarina and played without pattern, unlike the calculated harmonics she'd known. He stayed 3 months, and in that time they fell in a gentle kind of love, not fiery or rushed, but like rain soaking into thirsty moss. But the hollow did not hold on to outsiders. On the solstice, Zanel vanished, leaving behind only a strand of song he'd once woven into her wrist, a ribbon of wind sealed in glass. She kept it always, but never spoke his name again. Her adult years were devoted to the great singings, an annual rite where every citizen wove a personal truth into the hollow's atmosphere. These songs were layered into the dome above the valley, where they shimmered and echoed, forming a kind of living archive of emotions and memory. Olivia's contributions were always the clearest, the most vibrant, songs that made some weep without knowing why. Built a sanctuary near the hollow's edge called the Echo Hearth, where wounded animals, grieving mothers, and sound-starved travelers found warmth and resonance. Her fox Mojo was always nearby, curled in windows, darting through song lines, making fox chirps in what felt like perfect pitch. One year, the hollow grew still. The wind stopped. The trees fell silent. People whispered of the coming silence, a forgetting of the old ways. Olivia responded not with fear, but with the final act of memory. She entered the center of the great singing and began to chant, not a song, but a memory, formed from 1,000 threads. She wove the voices of every villager, every animal, every gust of wind and storm of joy into a final symphony. When it ended, the hollow exhaled, and the wind returned. Olivia passed in her sleep that night, her body dissolving into light, her ribbon of wind unwinding and drifting into the mist. Now, When the fog is thick and the winds are high, travelers sometimes hear her name whispered in the air. And in Talon Hollow, if you sing without fear, the wind might sing back. And that's it for today. Thanks for listening to Echoes of My Imagination. I'm Tracy Lee. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share, and I'll catch you next time.